Alright, these days, these type of questions tend to come up in non-calculator paper, but in this case, it came up in the calculator paper. So let's just try and do it without a calculator, okay? We need to fill this value in here, right? X is -2, so you need to put it in there. So what I tend to do is, I replace X then with -2, and I use brackets to replace that X there, okay? I always use a bracket when I'm substituting. And then, when you're squaring, you need to think I'm timesing by itself, okay? So this actually becomes -2 times -2, okay, when you're squaring. And then when you go here, then plus -2, plus minus, signs of difference becomes a -5. And then, if you think about it in here, -2 times -2, well, minus times a minus is a plus. So that's -2 times -2 is a +4. Okay, and then that equals then to, well, 3 times 4 is 12, take away 2, take away 5. If you work that out, you end up with 5 as your answer. Okay, so that's what goes there. You know, if you're in calculator though, use your calculator and just chuck it in straight away using the brackets, which, what am I doing here? Using the brackets which I was talking about earlier. Okay, and it comes out then as the answer I got there. Okay, so it says on the graph paper then opposite, draw the graph as we see, right? So you basically need to plot these points now on the graph paper. So let's see if I can find this graph paper. There it is. And so we need to plot those points as we see them. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got here. So we've got X is -3, Y is 19, so you go across to -3 up to 19, which is here. X is -2, Y is 5, so cross to -2 up to 5. X is -1, Y is -3, so we're down here somewhere. It's -3 down there, just off the camera there. X is 0, Y is -5, which is there. X is 1, Y is -1, which is here. X is 2, Y is 9, which is here, and then X is 3, Y is 25, which is up there. So it's going to be like a smiley face, parabola. What I tend to do when I draw a smiley face is I turn it around because it's much easier to draw. Okay, you've got to get these accurate when you draw them. Use a pencil, right? I'm using a pen so it's clear. But when you draw them, you need to make sure you go through the point. Okay, don't miss the point. If you so there's the point there. If I'm like over here, right, I'm gonna lose marks. So you've got to go through that point. And have a practice go, right? So, you know, with that there. Okay, try not to make the bottom too pointy. Make it nice and round. But you can see then the way it's got to go. Practice, run. Okay, and then all the way up to there then. Okay, and then you need to, that's it. So again, angle it around so it's easy for you to draw. Okay. Okay, so there's your graph there drawn, your quadratic graph there drawn. And you can notice I've gone through the points perfectly, so I'm going to get all the marks there for that. The other thing as well, the point that I did earlier, -2, 5, it kind of fits in nicely, doesn't it? There, okay? It should, right? So had you made a mistake on that table, and for instance you hadn't said 5, maybe you worked it out to be like 25 or something silly like that, or something down there, the graph wouldn't have looked right. It would have looked a bit weird if it was down there. You'd be going right down like that, and then you'd be going down there and then back up, or something like that. So you need to make sure it flows nicely. If it doesn't, you might have made a mistake with your table of values. Part C then, let's have a look what it says. Draw the line y equals 11 on the graph paper and write down the x values of the points where the two graphs intersect. So y equals 11, remember this is easy. All you've got to do is you go to y is 11, there's the y-axis, there's 11 here. Okay, if you have y equals to something or x equals to something, it's either a horizontal or a vertical line. If it's y equals 11, you go to y equals 11, draw a mark on it like a number line, and you can see then it's a horizontal line. So I draw that going across there. Okay, there's my line y equals 11. And then they want the x values where they intersect. So we've got this x value here, and this x value here. So you can see I've got minus there 2.4, and I've got there yeah, just about rounds up, I think 2.2. So minus 2.4 and 2.2, and I write this in my answer there, minus 2.4 or 2.2. Okay, and we've answered that question.